So we have this in PDF. This is the PowerPoint that you're taking a look at right now. We have this in PDF for those of you that are in the opportunity. One of the really cool things that I would really love to see more and more people do as we journey along here is to be able to execute a little game plan where if you feel comfortable doing this presentation, but you can really take this PDF or this PowerPoint presentation and jump in a Zoom room with one or two people on me doing it tonight with this PowerPoint. I haven't even gone through the PowerPoint yet. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. And this is going to be a little bit of an educational call. So I'm just going to be pretty, calm and collective. I'm not going to turn on the jets tonight just because we didn't get the email out too. And people are just kind of getting their feet wet with what is this all about, even though they came in to take a position in the company. So this will be the ticket tonight. This is going to be your Willy Wonka golden ticket. But really, the purpose of tonight's call, for some of you that might be new on this call, obviously, is to get the information on the opportunity. For those of you that have been with us for a couple of weeks, I really want you to understand what it is you're involved in. All right, I think that's really important to understand. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Val Smith. I'm up in beautiful Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I've been hanging out in the network marketing industry for 46 years, graduated from nitwit marketer to network marketer to corporate executive to running my own platforms. I sold $91 million in courses on the internet, did over $2.5 billion in sales. I've had over 3 million people in my downline. So this is not my first rodeo. We've got an incredible opportunity tonight, and I want to thank Jack Fallon from TLC for making this a reality. This is a company that, as you do some searches on and do your own investigative work on it, you'll discover it's been around for about a year and a half, probably about a year. But about 6 months ago, Jack bought the company up. Jack, being a very wealthy businessman, has been out there on a crusade buying small companies up left and right for the databases, of course. And he said to us a couple of weeks ago, to Dave Lear and myself, we were on a private call with Jack. He said, "You guys want to head this up for me and take it to the promised land?" And we said, yes. And so we have teams coming in from all over the world. Leanne's on here from New Zealand. She's got a fabulous team growing right now. And we've got a Filipino group that's really hot and exciting. And Sheila and Mel, they were on a call with me earlier today. And they had a great couple on the line from Scotland. So this is starting to get some traction around the world. And we just brought our programmer in to finish up some of the things that had to be fine-tuned so we could bring it to every single one of you accordingly, so we can do some great numbers here. And I really believe some of you that have a very strong business acumen and you're willing to follow the blueprint or the game plan that we put before you, you will have an opportunity to make a very sizable income. For those of you that are kind of, putting your feet in the water a little bit and kind of twinkling your toes and creating a small ripple effect, you could very easily make $3,000 to $5,000 a month if that makes you comfortable. I'm not here for that. I'm here for a whole lot more. So you decide at what level of vibration you want to, vibrate at and figure it out. And let's get this on the road. So anyhow, Share the Winnings, a great company that will unlock possibility and life-changing opportunity for every single one of you. That's the name of the company. And that's the company Jack bought not too long ago. So people ask me the question, who owns Share the Winnings now? That is a great question. Who owns it? So Jack Fallon, the legendary owner from TLC, he's got a company that's doing about $220 million a year. He bought this company out just several months ago. He had it on the back burner sitting there. He came to Dave Lear and I and said, "Hey, guys, you want to do something with it?" We said, "Great." We brought our programmer in. We basically took a software platform that was functioning at about a year 2018, 5.6 PHP, and now it's up to like an 8.6 PHP. A lot of time, effort, and energy went into making this a really cool state-of-the-art platform so we can go out and have some fun and put tens of thousands of people in here, because the objective is to put over 1 million people in here in less than 12 months. At least that's what I would like to be a part of. And I think we have the manpower and the people and the product and the service to be able to pull that off in a big, fun-loving way. Total Life Changes is in Fairhaven, Michigan. TLC, most of you know TLC anyhow. It's a 20-year-old network marketing giant, and they're in the direct sales industry. They have some people making close to $1 million a month in that company, and I'm sure many of them are going to find their way over here in a very short period of time too, because our qualifications and our compensation plan are second to none. It's really fun and it's exciting, and it makes a lot of sense in 2025 as we enter a new year coming before us. Sharing the winnings is definitely a new concept under the TLC umbrella. Jack owns it, and he owns 6 other companies that he purchased recently. And but we're going to focus on this one. So really, what is share the winnings? The best way I could describe it to you in a very short sentence is it's a lottery club. It's a global worldwide lottery club. We are in every country in the world that wishes to participate, have fun, make some money, and generate some life-changing income. There's a lot of great people out there that are in affiliate marketing. Many of you know the digital platforms out there. I have some very dear friends of mine that are on this call that are affiliated to other companies. They get a lot of upfront cash. These people are making $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month, and that's great. But you know what? I always preach to those people because I love them. They're my friends. They know who they are. Residual income, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat residual income. If you don't believe me, talk to Taylor Swift, talk to any musician, talk to anyone that's in the music industry whatsoever, the entertainment industry, talk to the creators, the writers, the people behind the lyrics of songs. They're getting royalties for the rest of their lives. It's pretty amazing. So having a royalty every single month is exciting. And I have some friends that were making over $2-3 million a month in royalties in other companies in the past. They were master distributors, and Tracy and I both know them very well. So you don't have to go out and make $2-3 million a month. Some of you could probably just want to make $1,700 a month, but I definitely know some of you want to make over $10,000-$20,000 a month. The possibility is truly here to pull that off. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and we can all work together in doing that. Imagine getting paid to play the lotto. That's the theme here. So what are we doing here, really? Imagine getting paid to play the lotto. Last week, I was at one of the stores here in Canada. You probably wouldn't be familiar with it around the world, so it doesn't matter. But they specialize in pharmaceutical products, and they specialize in lottery tickets. And I usually go there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Why do I go there on Thursday? Because I get my 20% off senior citizen discount. I love getting 20% off. I was getting that from the time I was just, 55. You're supposed to be 65 up in Canada to be a senior, but they were hitting me up, and I guess I look old for my age, getting the discount at 55. But anyhow, lottery tickets are booming on Thursdays and Tuesdays there. And my whole point being, those people are paying to play the lotto. We are getting paid to play the lotto. So it's kind of like a reverse osmosis. Pretty fun, pretty exciting, and it's a revolutionary new paradigm shift in building a business. We have no competition in the marketplace right now. The network marketing affiliate industry, I think, is running a little bit flat right now. You don't have to agree with that statement. I personally think it is. Some things are slowing down in the industry. We have an opportunity to capitalize on something that can be totally disruptive, and the world can relate to lotto tickets. And I've been in this industry, like I said, for 46 years. And one of the things that I've been preaching to company owners for years, they just don't listen to me all the time. If they did, they'd probably make more money. But I always told them, find a product that the masses can relate to. And I can tell you this, my dad, and I have a brother that's a retired police officer today. My dad since passed away, but my dad, I kid you not, $800 a month in lottery tickets. He would take a portion of his paycheck and he would buy lottery tickets. And it's a huge industry. It's massive. And Tracy had some really cool numbers that may even be on this. If I remember correctly, I'll run them by you with the government. They're just bringing in copious amounts of money. Now, what makes us legal is we're a lottery club. All right. What makes us legal? We're a lottery club. We're actually buying, Mega Million lottery tickets. So everybody's getting their portion of the pie. There's no circumvention going on in any which way, shape, or form. The other really cool thing about it is when you think about the 9-to-5ers, I'm not that person. I've never had a job in my life. I mean, I did when I was 16. I worked in a gas station, but I've never had a job where I've depended on paying a mortgage or rent or anything like that. But what I do know about the people that, facilitate those needs in society is that, in various different offices in every city around the world, there's a renegade group of people within these corporations and offices that are called employees. And some of them that are a little bit smarter than the others will basically get together and they'll have a meeting in the lunchroom and they'll say, hey, I've got a dream. You've got a dream. Wouldn't it be great if we won the lottery someday? I could get out of here. I could pay my house off. I could buy a car. I could take trips. That's the dream. So that tells me they're not happy with their 9 to 5 job. And if they are, I mean, that's a wonderful thing. So what's my point? My point is some of these renegade personalities that work in these 9 to 5 industries, what they do is they collectively walk around, and let's say there's 72 employees in that one department. They walk around and collect money from people and say, hey, do you want to throw 20 bucks in, 20 bucks in, 20 bucks in? Multiply 20 bucks times 72 employees, and then you watch the Mega Millions. And then sometimes you see in the news 72 people from, wherever. IBM won the lottery last month, or won it last week, or last night, whatever it is. And you see them all on this platform splitting a check. 72 divided, or sorry, $100 million divided by 72. That's some pretty good coin for those people and their families, right? So I think you understand what we're doing here. So we focus on the Mega Millions tickets. It happens every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, every Tuesday and Thursday, or is it Tuesday and Friday? I think it's Tuesday and Friday in the United States. My apologies. Here in Canada, Tuesdays and Thursdays with ours, but I think for you all down in the States, it's Tuesdays and Fridays. So if I had that wrong, again, I do apologize. So some of the dynamics that we put into place here, absolutely sensational. I just want to say this. I don't know who created this concept, to be truthfully honest with you, but whoever created this concept, it's beyond genius. It really, really is. And I'll help you to understand why here as we journey along. We'll be finished the presentation here really quick. Anyhow, it's totally relatable. About half of North Americans try their luck with at least one lottery ticket each year. Stocking stuffers, birthday presents, people that are addicted to lottery tickets, 9 to 5 employees, white collar people, not so much. Middle class, huge. Middle class people buy lottery tickets like drinking water. And there's that statistic I wanted to tell you about. The U.S. lottery industry saw a staggering $113 billion in revenue generated from people buying lottery tickets and not winning. All right. So the government, it's just, one of the things I hate to say, but I'm going to say it on this call anyhow. Back in the day, we used to call lotteries the idiot tax. So I guess I'm an idiot because I'm buying lottery tickets now. We didn't say it to hurt anyone's feelings. We just said, that was the mentality back then, and it was just another way of the government getting more money out of people and people chasing a dream, looking for some sort of hope in their life. I guess that means life's pretty painful in some which way, shape, or form, right? When you're rich, you're not buying lottery tickets, I don't think, but you're living the dream. So it's definitely good for something, and lottery tickets basically are great for things in society and various different cultures. They support, public goods, education, and, all kinds of different platforms out there and different, different environments. So it's a powerful tool that we can take advantage of. So what if you stopped losing and started winning? That's a powerful statement right there. And what that means is you can literally make money without even winning or having the winning ticket, because we are a co-op. We're a membership co-op. And we've created this fabulous thing called the lottery pool. And because of our membership, everyone contributing X amount of dollars, which you'll discover in a second, we have the opportunity to make money within the network. We have the opportunity to make money within the lottery tickets as well, too. There's various ways to make money here. And the math is just really simple. The more tickets we buy, the higher odds of winning, for people around the world. We had some people in the Philippines that tapped into some money last week on the Tuesday night draw. All right. And it can be a little bit at a time. And I'll talk about that in a second with Dave Lear. Dave, a good friend of mine, he's experienced this program for probably about a year. For me, it's only been about 3 weeks. But anyhow, your team is basically your lottery pool. Each member chips in a set amount of dollars. We'll talk about in a second. We have total transparency for all the tickets sold in your network. You can see all the tickets sold, the numbers within your back office, all within your team build. So if 747 tickets are sold, you have access to discovering the numbers of those 747 tickets. And the really cool thing that we have in this compensation plan feature that or whoever the genius was that created this, we built in a feature. So if anyone within your team, people always say, well, what am I buying? Am I just buying lottery tickets for myself? No, you're part of a team co-op. And if you had, let's say you had 14,732 people in your team, you would be in on 14,732 opportunities to win. Because if anyone within your team through the network that I'm going to show you here shortly, wins any portion of money that is spread up line 9 levels. All right. So you have the ability to tap into 9 levels, and that's really exciting. Winnings 10%. So you'd get 10% share. You have a 10% share. I mean, think of that 10% share of 1 lottery ticket, 2 lottery tickets, 17 lottery tickets, 47 lottery tickets, 792 lottery tickets, 1,742 lottery tickets. You've got 10% a share in all of that. All right. So that is a powerful concept in itself. So again, we are a lottery club, and our mission is to share the winnings with people. We want people to graduate from the basement to the penthouse. It is time to basically instill prosperity consciousness within people, and let's get rid of the poverty consciousness. All right. And it all starts with you. Okay. So I want you to look at this in front of you right now, because we have the power to do something really cool for the next couple months. And if you're all really nice to me, I can go to Uncle Jack and say, Uncle Jack, can we extend it? So what am I talking about? Every single month, we're asking people to come up with $60. That's pittance. That's not a lot of money. And for somebody that says that's a lot of money, let me show you a way to do it without taking any money out of your pocket. Get access to a credit card. I'll tell you what rich people do. You know what I do? I utilize my credit card. I go to Costco. I buy my gas. I buy my groceries. No money comes out of my bank account. No money comes out of my pocket. I throw it on my credit card. Why? Because the credit card company is giving me a 30-day allowance, line of credit, call it whatever you want. I'm going to stiff them and let them pay my bills for me for 30 days. I'm also going to collect my air miles because I love air miles for traveling. Okay, so I'm in a business opportunity. It costs me nothing. I got a 30-day float. All right, like borrowing money. Now, we have a $20 setup fee or a one-time admin fee. That's waived for all of you, for everybody, till December 1st. Okay, and I probably, if I have my way, I can probably get it extended. But 2 months sounds pretty good right now, right? We could probably go 90 days and maybe a little bit longer. And you're going to get 2 Mega Million tickets per week or 8 per month. So somebody says, well, for $60, I'm getting 8 tickets. No. You're getting the opportunity to be a part of a culture, a community, the opportunity to be a part of a global worldwide event, the opportunity not just to win on 8 tickets, but to win on the entire team within your network, your team. All right. You're going to have an organization underneath you. You are tapping into their tickets too. All right. 8 tickets per person times X amount of people. That could be thousands of tickets. All right. So we are sharing in the wealth off everybody. So again, I want to reiterate, it's a global worldwide co-op that gives you not just the opportunity to win on 8 tickets, but potentially thousands of tickets. So $60 a month, legally by law, tax deductible. Tax deductible. $60 a month to have a home-based business, to write off your automobile, portions of your house, your computer, your cell phone, your data, your internet, some of your groceries. Somebody that says I'm not willing to spend $60 a month to basically write off anywhere from $9,000 to $15,000 a year in tax deductions has just been brought up in the wrong school of thought. The best business opportunity you can have is running a business from your house. And for $60 in overhead and me doing all the presentations for you, you're laughing all the way to the bank. All right. So there's 4 ways to earn. There's probably a few more ways to earn, but we can talk about some of them here right now. Okay. The first one is the direct referral bonus. When somebody that you introduce to the business comes in at $60 per month, you get month after month after month after month after month, over and over and over again, you get a $10 monthly residual income. So if you introduce 6 people to this business opportunity, you're covered. Your ride is free, basically. Company just keeps your $60. If you give them permission to do that, you don't have to worry about credit cards being whacked. You don't have to worry about going into debt. And there should be no reason for anyone to go into debt in this business anyhow. It's the most incredible profit-driven oriented business I've seen in years. Your $60 is covered. All right. So we call that a matching bonus. Sorry, not a matching bonus. We call that a fast start bonus in the industry. Then we have the matching bonus. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. Compensation plans without matching bonuses, in my opinion, are not just not compensation plans. The money is in the match. People always ask me, where is the money in a compensation plan? If I wanted to make $5, $6, $7, $8,000, $10, $20, $30,000 a month, where would I find that? Would I find it strictly in the matrix or, the fast start bonuses? No, it's the match. Now, listen to me very carefully here. What I'm going to share with you right now will absolutely blow your mind. If you're not tired, if you're not sleeping, if you're not dead, if you're consciously listening to what I'm saying. Check this out. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. What does that represent when you see matching bonuses and you see that table underneath it? It's level 1 sponsorship. It means the people you sponsored. Level 2 means the people they sponsored. Level 3 means the people they sponsored. Level 4 means the people they sponsored. Level 5 means the people they sponsored. So let me give you a quick education on what that means. So I think I've brought in maybe, I don't know, I brought in a few people. I think brought over 60 people into this business so far. All right. So when you take a look at that percentage, 20%, I am locked into those 60 people for 20% of their income. They're going to get 100% of their income, but I'm going to get a bonus override, 20%. So if Leanne went out there, I've sponsored Leanne, she's on the call in New Zealand. If Leanne went out there and made $1,000 this month, I'm going to get a bonus of 200. But I'm not going to only get a bonus on Leanne, I'm going to get a bonus on all 60 people. So let's do a little hypothetical here to make this really simple. I'm going to do this at a grade 1 level. Let's say I went out and I sponsored 10 people. And those 10 people went out and they earned money within the matrix. This is not on the match. This is only within the matrix. They go out and they earn, I don't know, a grand sum total of $10,000. So 10 people earn $1,000 each. I'm going to get 20% of that. I get a bonus of $2,000. Pretty cool, right? And then let's say those 10 people that I sponsored, let's say they each sponsored 10 people. And that's like easy to do in this business opportunity. All right, we do all the closing for you, all the presentations for you. You don't have to do anything. Invite people to the party, we'll host it. So what's 10 times 10? 100. So now you or I would be locked into 10% of 100 people's income. So if those 100 people went out and made $1,000 each, that's $100,000. In total, the company's paying out in commissions, you pick up 10 grand on that level for matching bonus. It has nothing to do with matrix money. It has nothing to do with fast starts. It has nothing to do with winning lottery tickets. It's just the match. So you could be living in La La Land right now just on the match. And then if those 100 people went out and brought 10 people in, that would be your level 3 sponsorship, 3 tiers of sponsorship. You'd be getting paid 10% of 1,000 people on 1,000 people's income. And then level 4, 5%, you'd be getting 5% of, what's that? What did I say? 1,000? Did I say 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 times, 10. That would be, what's 1,000 times 10? That's 10,000 people. You'd be getting 5% on 10,000 people. And even if they only made $50 and $100 and $17 and $800 and $900, that all adds up to probably well over $10,000, $20,000 a month for you. And then if those 10,000 people each went up 10, there'd be 100,000 people within the company that you'd be getting paid 5% on in a match. That's obscene money just in the match. It has nothing to do with your matrix income. So when I build a compensation plan, it's paramount for me to basically line it with match and line it with depth in the match. Some companies go out there and brag and say, well, we pay 100% matching bonus on our first generation. Well, that's nice, but that's not where the money is. The money is in the depth of the concept. The money is in the depth of the compensation plan. You want the match to be on multi-levels, okay? So this is exciting. And then we have our matrix commissions. You're getting paid on a 3x10 force matrix. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, et cetera, et cetera. I'll show you the numbers here in a second. You can earn on all 10 levels underneath you. Okay, plus you're earning money on any winnings. Dave, very quickly, Tracy, if you can open the line and just let Dave Lear come in here for a sec before I take you through the matrix. Dave, can you kind of talk about that? Because even before Jack bought this program from the previous owner, when you were with the previous owner in that company, you seem to be winning money every week, not winning the big lottery, but your 10% was pretty cool every single week. Dave, would you mind talking about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I came in the very beginning. I only sponsored two people. That accumulated to a few hundred people on the team. And I was winning off of probably 30 to 40 people's tickets every week. Um, Sometimes 50 cent, $2, $3, $5, $10. Most I ever won off of one ticket was $20. Somebody down several levels won $200. So I ended up getting $20 off of that deal. But I never hit any big jackpots, but just with a few hundred people on the team, I mean, I was winning consistently, probably off of 30 to 40 people's tickets a week. It's pretty awesome.
And thank you for sharing that. And now with just under 500 people in the program right now, and we haven't really launched it other than we're talking about it tonight. The really cool thing is as hundreds of people come in, thousands of people come in, there's going to be more and more money being won in those lotteries. And somebody might win the grand poobah or the grand finale. And, one of you might come to this call this week, and then I might not ever see you again. And somebody says, well, whatever happened to that person? I don't see them on the Zoom calls anymore. Well, they got 10% of $100 million. They won 10 million bucks. They're out of network marketing altogether now. And I hope that's one of you. But please don't leave me and abandon me. Make sure you come back. All right. I might find you in Hollywood. All right. So anyhow, the Matrix. The Matrix. All right. This is what we call our financial blueprint. The Matrix. You all know the movie The Matrix, right? So I'm just moving the video feed around here. Potential earnings. So here's how the 3x10 works. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 21, 87, 65, 61, 19,683, 59,000, 49 sales. All right. Grand total within your team, 88,572, which means you could literally be playing out on 88,572 lottery tickets if that were a real case scenario. But I don't want to sit there and pump that smoke up your tushy, if you know what I'm saying. I'm saying, all right, well, let's say if you only did 10% of that, you'd have over 8,000 people on your team. That would be good enough for me. You could be making some really heavy duty money with 8,000 people. So if those numbers are unrealistic to you and you don't feel comfortable with that, no problem. In the real world, you could very easily have 6, 7, 8,000 people. The biggest business I ever built in 72 days. 72 days, the most people I ever had in my downline in 72 days, 487,000 people. 500,000 people almost in 72 days around the world. Can we do it here? Why not? Okay. The potential earnings in the Matrix is $189,000. And again, what if you only earn 10% of that, even 5% of that? 5% of that's about $9,000 a month income. I couldn't live on that type of money. Other people could. I couldn't. My expenses are much higher than that. But you know what? Good for them. That'll save a lot of lives and put a lot of food on the table. So, if 9,000 turns you on, fantastic. It's waiting for you here in one of the most dominating products being sold, in the real world, and that's lottery tickets. All right. So you can look at the sales there. You get 90 cents, 90 cents, $1.20, $1.80, $1.20, $1.20, $1.20, $1.80, $2.40. And, some people just say to me, well, they're looking at that and they're saying, well, that's really cool. But again, I want to go back and tell you the money is in the match. When I look at $189,000, that's a lot of money. I mean, it doesn't shake my world at all, but for the average person, it shakes their world a little bit. I'm looking at the match. The match is what really turns me on. That's the sex appeal of this program is the match. All right. So this can be fun. This can be exciting. The other thing I want to tell you, listen to me very carefully here. It's very important we teach our people this. Okay. You do not have to qualify. You have to qualify to earn on the match. You don't have to qualify to earn in the matrix. So if you happen to have 11,242 people in your team and you haven't even sponsored anyone yet, you're still going to earn the money on the matrix. You just are not qualified to earn the matching bonus money. All right. And you can take a look at our other documentation if you want to take a look at what the qualifications are. I think it's like 2, 4, 8, 10 or something like that. I haven't memorized it. 6, 8, 10. In order to max out the compensation plan on the matches. It's crazy low because we are living in 2025 and we understand most people in life are looking for easy street. They want something for nothing. This is not one of those Jurassic Park dinosaur compensation plans that were built, 5 years and, backwards, okay, back in time. So we've got a great opportunity here, and you can see what it says there. Basically, it says thank you. And I want to thank you for coming out and just being on this call tonight. And I hope you got some good information out of this call. We want to do these calls every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I want to be on this Zoom room probably 5, 6, 7 times a day, private calls. If you have 2 or 3 people that want to hear the presentation, they're living in a different part of the world, they can't make it to one of our scheduled 9 o'clock Eastern calls. This is how I built giant teams, by doing multiple conference calls a day. I was doing 8 conference calls a day to put, 6, 7, 800 people a day in my business, back in, 2015, 2011, 2012. Some days we'd put over 2,200 people in the business, but without any exposure, you cannot have any closure. So the formula for building a business is invite. Well, actually, it's really ignite yourself, and then invite, and we expose, and then we close. Ignite, invite, expose, and close. All right. So I don't want you to join this business opportunity and just sit back and wait for something to happen. People will thank you. They will thank you for the rest of their lives when they start earning money in a concept like this. We are the first company to get out there and rock this. We don't have any competition right now. Other companies may copy the concept in time. I'm sure they will, because the industry is a little bit flat and boring right now. I mean, there's like 3.7 million network marketing health and nutritional companies out there. How many more do you need? No offense. I love the health and nutritional industry, but I would rather have something unique and exciting. And I want to leave you with this thought. All right. I know I'm on the 36-minute mark here. I want to leave you with this thought. All right. Because some people don't think. They think, but they don't think, because we were never taught to think in high school, college, university. We were just taught to do. So here's what I want you to think about. Think about being in a hotel room. And in that hotel room, there's 250 people. And you or I or somebody's doing that presentation from the front of the room, and 250 people are sitting in the audience, totally focused on the presenter at the front of the room. And about 45 minutes to an hour into the presentation, the presenter says, hey, listen, we're going to take a break. You're all welcome to go to the bathroom, have a snack, go get a drink of water, whatever it is you want to do. But before you go, I just want you to know that we have a token of gratitude sitting in the back of the room for you. We've got a token of gratitude sitting in the back of the room for you, just as a complimentary gift for coming out to tonight's meeting. In the back of the room, you have your choice of a multivitamin package in the right side. Terry's going to be giving out the multivitamins in the back there. Feel free to take a free bottle. Or you can go to the left side of the room where Suzanne's back there right now. You'll see her in the back left corner. She's going to be giving away 8 lottery tickets for this Friday night straw. What do you think the majority of the people are going to pick when they walk out to go to the bathroom, get water or drink? Do you think they're going to grab a jar of multivitamins, or do you think those lottery tickets are going to be sold out pretty quick? 250 people in the room. I predict 200 people will take the lottery tickets. Actually, it's probably 249. There's always going to be one person in there that'll screw up and take the vitamins. This whole lotto thing to me is it's addictive. It's like playing a video game. And you can go in the back office and you'll see 6 balls there, and you're going to pick your own numbers, and those numbers can stay stationary. And if you don't feel comfortable picking numbers for whatever reason, I don't know why, feel free to just hit a button and they'll be automatically randomly created for you. This builds from left to right. So binaries build down. This builds from left to right. So if I'm in the top position and let's say I bring in 27 people, do they go down and create massive spillover? No. They build from left to right. It goes. So you might only get 2 generations of spillover, even though somebody brought in 27 or 81 people, because it's got to build the 3, the 9, the 27. Think about it. If you're in the matrix and you bring nobody in, but you happen to get spillover of 6, 7 people, hypothetically speaking, technically, yes, they are a part of your team because you are going to get paid on the spillover. But I'm just wondering,
do you get part of any of their winnings?
Part of the lottery ticket winnings?
You do.
Do you?
You do. Yeah. So pretty much how it works is anybody in your matrix, you're playing on their tickets. It doesn't matter how they got there. So, like for my example, I only sponsored two people. Those two probably turned into 20 or 30. I had some spillover, so I had probably about 300 or so people on the team. That's why I was winning so much every week. Like I was literally winning on 30 to 40 different people's lottery tickets every single week.
Good to know.
I mean, what more can you ask for? So,
Yeah.
Don, fabulous question, and it solved a mystery that we were all kind of thinking about. I mean, lotteries can change your life for the good, bad, and ugly. And but
Yeah.
they're popular. They're popular, all right? They are popular, and there's no better product to be marketing right now, in my personal professional opinion, in the digital sphere. Like it becomes a game. And if we tap into the young people of today, 18, 19, 20-year-old crowds, college, university students, they will love this. This will become this will become just a game. Fantasy gambling, with football teams, baseball teams, hockey teams. The other thing I just want to say quickly, there's a daily payout. For those of you that are in the US, you can get paid sooner than later, daily. Um, as I know it, that's being implemented, put into place. And then for the internationals, can you be paid daily? Well, I could say kind of yes, but what that means is this. Like even for me, I'm in Canada. I could say, yeah, I could get paid daily. Hey, Jack, you gonna pay me daily? And yeah, Val, I'll pay you daily. But I have to execute that payment of some kind, and it might take 2-3 days to hit my bank. It might take 2-3 days to hit my financial institution, wherever I'm directing that money to, anywhere in the world. And they're looking at implementing crypto in, crypto out for those that like it. Credit card in, credit card out, already in place. Wise is being put up right now. Wise is another one that's being put up out. I don't know if Jack's going to adopt the hyper wallet that he utilizes for his mega company TLC, but there's different variations of being paid in and paid out. These are important. All right, so listen, we kept you on here long enough. Listen, love you all in spirit. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on this call tonight. Great group of people. I hope you got some great insight on this, and don't let this one go by. Now's the time to start sharing this. We're also going to be offering a consumer savings platform in the back office too for travel. It's Benefit Hub. It's got travel in it. It's got car insurance, home insurance. It's got all kinds of consumer discounts for the Americans, unfortunately, but it's good to have as a benefit plan. We'll put that in the back office. We also will have fuel discounts again for certain people in North America. If there's any international things that make sense, we can look at that in the future. But listen, the bottom line is nobody else has this opportunity on the internet. There's a lot of Facebook groups. Some of you have been networking for some time. It's your duty, it's your obligation as a fellow West network marketer to share this information with people. And I will make myself available to do the presentations if you want. We'll just pop in a Zoom call. The PDF or the PowerPoint presentation will be here, and we can get through it in about 22 minutes, unless somebody has questions. All right. So on behalf of the Academy, on behalf of Jeff Spicoli, on behalf of Hollywood, I want to thank you all personally for being on the call tonight. Have a great evening. God bless. Bye for now.